have reached the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome, everyone, to Glendale, Arizona. This is the Verbo Fiesta Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 6 seed in this playoff, the Arizona State Sun Devils, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the Texas Tech Red Raiders. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Kickoff team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. They start with an RPO. Quick pass to the right. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Chris, this is a great game, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run or the pass, and then he's going to go the other direction. He makes the right throw here out to the flat to the right, but the offensive line showing the defense it's a run look is what opens this up eventually for a nice game.
He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
He's found some room at the 45. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37.
Boy, it's fun to watch this guy run the quarterback option. This time he keeps it, big positive yards, and a first down. The defense has got to figure out a way to slow this guy down.
Back to pass. It's Morton. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start in this big playoff game.
Big throw by the quarterback off the RPO. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Offense facing a 3rd down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. Quarterback looks right. Caught. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Chris, in my opinion, what we just witnessed is one of the toughest things to do in football as a defender, and that's making an open field tackle. A lot of times, those one-on-one matchups against shifty receivers, the receiver wins. This time, let's tip our cap to that defender. Great play.
And that one straight down the middle. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Looking to pass. It's Levitt. That's caught. It's Moss. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
The Sun Devils pick up enough yardage for a first down.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
He escapes the pocket. He's got it in the open. They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
They're going to run it here. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Wants to throw it. With the catch, it's Udo. Here he goes. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
And the Sun Devils looking to cap the drive here. It's first and goal. Direct snap to the back. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Arizona State.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
And they're able to tackle on the extra point. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Breaking free at midfield. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Out of the shotgun, he heaves it off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. And the Red Raiders come up to the line in a hurry-up.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
Looking downfield, it's Morton. He's running out of time here. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be fourth down. The Red Raiders will line up to punt it away. He's on to boot it away now. And the kick bounces and goes out of bounds down near the goal line. Outstanding work by the punter. So the drive begins with the offense back up at the 2-yard line. On the ground, it's Udo. First down and more. He's still on it. That's a solid gain to move the sticks as the first quarter clock winds down. Through one period, these teams are finding out that playoff games just feel different. Who can handle the nerves better as we head to the second? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. First down. Looking to throw the football. A deep shot, but he paid for it. The pass is dropped. Incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
He gets away with one here. He threw that ball into double coverage, so don't get me wrong. There was a lot of pressure. He does a nice job of hanging in there. But, man, he got to be careful where you're throwing this football.
Receiver makes the catch, and the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Snags the quick throw. Solid gain there. Moves the ball up to the 32.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
The game makes it second and medium. Looking to throw. It's Levitt. The pass rush closing in. Trying to create outside the pocket. They've got him for a sack.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held on to the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
So here comes 3rd and long. Trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Just standing there, gets hit again.
They just felt that one coming. 3rd down and long. Those defensive linemen are in that sprinter stance. They know the offense is going to have to throw. Great job of using that athletic ability and speed to get after the quarterback to come up with that sack.
Gets the kick away from his own end zone. Breaks a tackle into the clear. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. So first play of the drive coming here. They'll start at their own 49. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Oh, what a grab! They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28. First down and 10.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Second down play coming up. Looking for a man. On the move now. Grab down the middle. It's Joyner. They finally tackle him down at the 1 after that catch and run.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
And the Red Raiders looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. Sneak.
Chris, you just don't see that happen very often. A loss of yards on a quarterback sneak. I don't know if that was the center and the quarterback exchange. I don't know if he was not anticipating the snap, but to go backwards, that's on the offensive line and the quarterback.
It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. Okay, now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. Throw. It's Morton. Makes a quick grab. Gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas Tech. Well, the The call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down in the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust is going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
First play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. The pocket breaking down. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
This pass is on target, caught. They bring it down. The drive has now reached the 35.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Receiver makes the grab. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
Defense is coming after him. Catch made in space. Look out. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Man, it is awfully tough on a defense when a quarterback's able to move outside of the pocket and still keep his eyes downfield looking for those open targets. You don't know whether to attack him and try to bring him down or to stay back and defend the pass.
Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. Less than a yard to go as they come to the line on 2nd down. He finds some space. A timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
They'll have to hurry now. 2nd down with the clock ticking. Handoff here from the shotgun. The defense all over him. They stop him right at the line. You know, the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. To the offense, looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Looking downfield. It's Levitt. Pass is caught. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half.
Timeout, Arizona State.
First and goal. Great chance to take the lead before halftime. Quarterback drops back. Launching one to the end zone. Incomplete. He nearly threw a pick in the end zone. 2nd down coming out.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
Med kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. That will tie things up as we head toward halftime.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
It's a squib kick. It's going to be fielded by one of the up men. Time running down. Just 1 play left here in the half. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Timeout, Texas Tech.
So it's 1st down, but they'll just take a knee and head to halftime. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Red Raiders will kick this away to get the second half going. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. First play of the drive now from the 25. They get the second half started with a running play. Moves the ball up to the 30.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. But I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Crucial third down play coming up after that run. That's a design quarterback keeper. Runs through a tackle. He's got space here. Breaks into the clear. And he will head out of bounds after a huge pickup on the ground.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
To throw, it's Levitt. That's incomplete, even on a first down pass attempt. He felt heavy pressure.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. The tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion.
This play takes a little bit of time to develop. The quarterback shows outstanding patience here before he makes that throw.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Drop him back. We're going to throw for the first down. Tries to get it to the running back. Catch made across the middle by the running back. Enough to convert on third there. So first down from the 12 now.
Really nice job here by the quarterback. He sells it looking downfield, knowing he wants to hit his running back on the angle route. Effective play to move these chains.
Looking to throw it again. Caught behind the line. It's Udo. He rolls out of bounds. That's a big gain there.
Boy, great job here by the quarterback to find the running back out of the backfield. That'll earn his team a new set of downs.
And the Sun Devils trying to punch it in. It's first and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Touchdown, ASU. And that will give them the lead now. But they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT.
Boy, as a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
Texas Tech, 10.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First play of the drive now from the 25. It's a quarterback keeper. As the first down is still going. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
And that's what he likes to do. He knows he's a weapon out there, not just with his arm, but when he can pull it down on an option like this and pick up a big chunk of yards, it can leave any defense with their head spinning.
Play action here on first down. Over the middle, it's Joyner. They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43. And the Red Raiders looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Quarterback keeps the football. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Chris, you and I love this guy's ability to run the football, especially in the option game. But why take an unnecessary hit here? A chance to step out of bounds and avoid the hit, you got to do it.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. The short completion of the tight end. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
The Red Raiders will look to convert here on 4th down. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Grab down the middle. It's Carter. He's in the clear. Touchdown, Red Raiders. A catch and run by the big tight end. What a weapon this guy is.
Man, I know that this guy can make plays downfield, but Chris, how about this touchdown on 4th down? They throw it to him short. He not only picks up the first down, but with his wiggle and speed, he takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
It's a squib kick picked up by one of the blockers on the return team. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start.
And the Arizona State offense takes over. 1st and 10.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Breaks loose at the 40. And he's tackled only after picking up a first down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
To the air, it's Levitt. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. Man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually, that's going to cost you.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Running out of time in the pocket. It's going to be incomplete. Trying to make something happen on the run, but nobody open.
Boy, what a call here by the offensive coordinator. Dialed it up perfectly. The play looked like it had a chance for a big gain. Unfortunately, the quarterback off on the accuracy, put that ball too far out in front of the receiver.
Oh, they trapped him for a sack.
I think that was a coverage sack as much as anything. They sat back in a dime defense with 6 defensive backs, and none of them blitzed. They just sat back in coverage, and the defensive line eventually came up with a sack.
Returner decides to fair catch this. Here's the first play of the drive. We started at 28. The shotgun handoff here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter. And after 3, the game is tied.
Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Looking for a gap. It's Joyner. Runs through the defender. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
Dropping back, it's Morton. Grab behind the line, it's Joyner. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go.
Well, a quick short throw here, not able to convert for the first down. You'd love to see that route maybe a little bit deeper to give yourself a better chance, but they come up a little bit short. So now it's decision-making time for the coach. I'd be shocked if they didn't go for it.
A running play called on 4th down. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop.
I think they're going to end up regretting going for this one, Chris. I wouldn't have gone for it. What's wrong with punting it away? And again, I get being aggressive, but you got to be smart on when to go for it and when to punt.
Not easy to bring down. The cornerback finally gets the job done. Not much of the game there, Kirk. The defense playing close attention to the tight end.
Yeah, really good coverage that time. They're aware of exactly where he is on the field. They took him away completely. I gave him a completion, but not many yards.
And here's that wrinkle. The Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. Defense makes the tackle, but that Wildcat look does produce a first down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Getting set for 2nd down. Using his legs, it's Udo. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got it in the backfield. It's a loss of a yard.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. The quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
The important play right here. Close game, 4th quarter, 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Levitt, bringing pressure. Under pressure, just lets it go. Just flings it out of bounds with pass rush closing in.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And they've regained the lead.
Well, you talk about a clutch kick. Good job by the snapper and the holder. The kicker gives them the lead. But remember, this one is certainly a long way from being over here in the 4th.
The first play of the drive now on the 25. They're going to throw it on 1st down. Running back grabs it on a screen. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Offense does a really nice job of timing up this screen pass, using the defense's aggression against them here, and the back's able to navigate his way for a first down.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, overall, it's been a tough day for this offense, but especially for this running back, just not able to find any kind of traction at all. And it's made this offense somewhat one-dimensional, and a large reason they're trailing in the 4th quarter.
Fights through a tackle. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid game.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Time winding down deep in this game with a shot at the championship game on the line. Can the offense step up? Back to throw. It's Morton. It's an out route. The catch made.
Well, they go with the out route here, but they're going to be short of the sticks. I'm not sure what the plan was, but the quarterback and the receiver have to understand the situation a little bit better. Now it's 4th and short.
Down 1 possession in the 4th quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on 4th down. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. He goes down right there, but it's enough for a fresh set of downs for this offense. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? And looking to throw now on first down. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, here we are in the second half, and this run defense is living up to their billing as a top 10 run defense. This running back can't get anything going and is still yet to break 20.
And is intercepted. Not much on the return, but that's an important takeaway. Sets up the offense at the 34.
I get wanting to be aggressive, but down late in the game like this, that's a throw you just can't make. And now, you're probably not going to get the ball back. This could end up costing them the game.
The first play of this drive now, they're set up at the 34. Fights off a defender. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Playoff game on the line here. The offense, they keep away and secure the victory. To throw, it's Levitt. Quick throw complete to the tight end. They bring him down, but that first down should be enough to propel them into the national championship game.
Well, really, Chris, it all came down to this moment. The offense does their job, picks up the first down on third down, and I think that's it.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. That's a great performance in the pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically. And they get one more hurdle to see if